Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today's video is a request from Roger, one of our supporters on Buy Me Coffee. Thank you for your support and your song suggestion. We actually both know this song. I mean, it's one of the most famous songs ever, but I never actually sat down to listen and analyze it like musically, or like thinking about any music layers, or like what technical things they used, or never really analyze it. It was for me always like a comfort song that I would listen and just enjoy, or like go to the world of the song, but not really technically thought about it. So we thought it's a good chance to just react to this video.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace.
Wow. First of all, I mean, the music video is also like the song. It's really rare to not seen at least some of the scenes of the music video. And also, I remember exactly this scene that we paused, and also they are on the piano. But I actually realized that I never sat down and looked at the music video from the beginning to the end. And the first scenes were new for me. And this foggy, atmosphere, and then this big house that you mostly see it on like the stories or the cartoons that are not real. And then suddenly it's all like brings you to this thing that imagine, like it's an imagination of the it's in your brain, or it's in your, it's like you're dreaming in a foggy place. I mean, I really want to talk about the lyrics and the music itself. I think I will save it for the end of it, but I just, as it started with this piano part that is like really famous and everybody heard it, like this, and then da, 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 this, I was thinking that some of the things, they are that famous and that like deep in you, or in your like a music or a movie, that even thinking about that, okay, they sing it in this moment or in this year, but then the people before this year, or before it was sang or it was produced, never knew, and you cannot imagine a world with people that didn't still knew this song. I don't know if you
Yeah,
if
I know
you
what you
can
mean.
get
Yeah.
what I say, But some things are like that famous that you think that it was always there, and it wasn't a time that there it wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I cannot imagine the time that the people didn't know this song because it wasn't existed. But it's so interesting because I don't even remember when was the first time that I heard this song. Not at all. But if I go back and back to childhood and stuff, I always knew this song, and it's so crazy
Yeah,
to think that.
that's true. It's like it's true for a lot of these masterpieces. I mean, because I guess we're musicians, we think about music. So I'm thinking, for example, like some of the symphonies, some of the, I don't know, like some of the piano works that we really admire, for example, today. But you can say it that in a lot of different fields, like art or like painting and stuff. Maybe like a painter would say, "Oh, I cannot imagine a world that people didn't know." Blank. So that's actually true, and it's very crazy to think about. Yeah.
To imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger or brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one.
But I don't remember the last part of this music
I
video. As
me
you
neither. The
said.
last part I didn't remember it.
Yeah.
But wow, every time I hear the lyrics and I really pay attention what he say, I'm like, this is one of the most the strongest messages and the strongest lyrics writing of all time, because every sentence that he says is not just like a, I don't know, like a lame like, yeah, let's be kind together, and like, it's not like that. It's really deep, and it's so meaningful, and so, I don't know, so thoughtful how he wrote it. Like, for example, when he said that, imagine there's no countries, at first you think that that could not be. It's really hard to think about. There is no countries and stuff. But then after that he says that it isn't hard to do, to imagine it. And it could be either meaning that just imagine. I mean, imagination is not hard to do, and everything starts, every change or everything starts with a person who didn't stop imagination. Like, everything starts from somebody's imagination. Like, somebody, the technology, the crazy new things that the people invent, it was also like some crazy unbelievable thing that was in the imagination of somebody. And every change started from the people, or from the moment that somebody was like, I do not want to stop my imagination, and why should I have a limit to my imagination? It could mean that it's not hard to imagine. Just imagine it. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. But also it can mean that it's really not like realistically it's also not hard to do that, because the borders or the things are like some things that people decided that okay, there will be a border and there will be the rules of that and that. So it's something that you can do. It's doable. It's not hard to imagine. And also people would maybe say that yeah, it's a utopia what he pictures, but it's not at all a utopia, because everything that is there, like the big problems like hunger, the reasons to die for, it could be different things like ideology or fighting for the borders, to keep the borders, or everything that you can imagine that you can die from. They are humankind created, like the ideologies or everything. They some humans created that for different reasons, for money, for power, or something. And then the other people would die for. Just if you really think about it, it's not hard to imagine that the perfect world, or like the utopia, is really realistically can happen, and you just have to think about it and imagine it in your mind, and ask about it why it's not like that. And then he said some people may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, because it's not just a dream or like something that my head is on the skies or something. It's something that everybody should ask about it, that why it's not like that. And it's not just that some dreamers thought about that. Some scientists, or like some people who studied this the thing about social like economy or something, they said that there is enough resources for everybody to have a good life without like working their asses off. But the system is made like that, so that some people become like really rich, so then they have so much money that they don't even need, and they don't even know what to do with their money. And some people are dying out of hunger. So it's just like the system problem, not just like, oh, it's so crazy to think of it, of the perfect world, and it's so out of like logic or something.
That's actually very interesting that you said that because I mean, you know that we don't always share the same, I don't know, opinion or like worldview. And I don't know, like, because it was interesting to me that my point of view really, and my feeling about this song really changed throughout the years. I remember whenever I was younger and like I was a kid or a teenager, whenever I would just, especially the first few times that I like heard this song and I really like understood the meaning of it, I would get like goosebumps. I would get chills. Like, oh my god! Like, if you know what I mean. Like, I would get so passionate about like, yeah, that's it. And then it would even bring tears to my eyes. That, oh my god, this is doable. Like, this is the world we have to strive to live in, or something like that. I think I had a different worldview because like hadn't lived that long and I hadn't experienced like a lot of the things. But then as I grew older, I still think that this song is a very masterpiece. Like, just as it says, imagining that world would be like, I don't know, like something very, this just feels so good to imagine that. But I don't know. I think I grew more like pessimistic as I as I grew older. So just, I know, like, just listening to this song does not bring that same passion and joy in me anymore. It just mostly brings a sense of, it's just getting further and further. I know the world, like every time, like they're like, oh, the world we live in now is crazy. But I'm sure like people like 3 generations before us, they thought the same, that, oh my god, the world has not been even like crazier than this. And then like it's always like that. So it just like brought me a sense of frustration, but also like an accepted frustration that this world is never gonna be like that. We are in this like dog eat dog world that is never gonna change, and all you can do is just like I know it sounds like kind of selfish, but you have to like save yourself, but also like try to help like as many people as you can. But it's just like that picture of like that world is gonna be like that. It just like feels to me that it's just like a story that is so unattainable, or like a picture that is so unattainable, so it doesn't bring that sense of like, I don't know, it doesn't like, my blood would boil when I was younger and would listen to this like, yes, we can do this, we can do. But right now it's just a sense of, oh, okay, this is just a beautiful song, and it's obviously it's just an imagination for me. So it's just, I don't know, like it feels like to me that like human nature would never get to that point. I feel like I just lost hope in everything and all the humanity. I feel like just like this world, just because of the human nature that we have, it would not get there. Yeah, that's what I feel about it. It just brings me a sense of like hopelessness. Also, sometimes when I listen to this song, so it doesn't have the same feeling for me. It's just so crazy that the same song like has different like, it brings different feelings in you, like as time goes on. Maybe like in 10 years I would think differently, maybe for better or for worse, but for now
That's
it
why
just,
I love the period of teenage
yeah.
years, because that's when that the system still didn't stole your freedom, so that you can still imagine and like ask questions, and then in adulthood you just forget everything, and
Yeah,
you
it's
go
like,
in
yep.
deep into the everyday life, and deep into this, like you give your freedom so easy away, and freedom of thinking, freedom of everything, so that you forget who you were and what was, that's why I love like Nirvana or Kurt Cobain is one of my really all-time favorite singers, because I believe that he was one of those people who didn't forget uh, his thoughts when he was a teenager. And as you said, that's why he doesn't also in this song he doesn't say that, because he's also like an adult, like he is really also older, and he knows this is the reality of the world. That's why he says that imagine, because he knows that he cannot say that, yeah, let's do that, because it's not realistic. But as I said, imagination is something that nobody cannot take from you, and it's uh, every person that this can imagine something, and every more person that can imagine something, and then there is one small more hope for the future, that the world will be as one. I mean, that I don't think that would never happen, but it's nice always to imagine
That's
that
true. Yeah.
could
So
be.
yeah, that went really again. But I think I'm so happy that we did it, because I think this song is, the music part of it is so, I feel like it's just so like well known and famous, and it's just no need to really talk about it. I don't know. I feel like kind of weird digging down into like a masterpiece like that. So I'm happy that
Yeah.
we talked about the lyrics a little bit more in this video, and that was such a nice reminder of this song, but also like some of the scenes, I think for both of us the music video was new, so I'm happy that we got to watch it as well. So we're gonna wrap this video right here, but we want to thank you, Roger, for suggesting this beautiful song, and we want to thank you guys for watching us. We hope you enjoyed this video as well. If you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.